The Committee on Parole is called back to order. The time is 9:41 a.m. Members of the panel are Carl Wise, Tony Marabella, and Sharon Ossa, who will be chairing today. Our remote location is at Elaine Hunt. With the staff there, please introduce themselves.
Christy LeBlanc, classification.
Kurt Duran, warden.
Joe Buttress, assistant warden.
Kevin Duran, colonel.
And we'll have our medical director, he's walking in here now.
Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Roundtree. How are y'all?
Thank you. Would the offender please introduce yourself for the record, stating your name and DOC number?
Irvin Fox, DOC number 462548.
Thank you, Mr. Fox. Let me explain the process to you. First, I will read information into the record. Then the board will conduct a parole interview with you. At the end, you'll be allowed to make a brief statement before the board votes. Do you understand the process, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is the case for Irvin Fox, DOC number 462548, date of birth June 24th, 1981, classified as a fifth felony offender. Offense, habitual offender law, looting. Sentencing date, August 29th, 2013. Sentenced to a total of 10 years. Parole date, not eligible. Good time, not eligible. Full term, August 27, 2022. Is this information correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Marabella.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Mr. Fox. My name is Tony Marabella. Your case was assigned to me, so I'll be the one talking with you at first, okay? Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fox, you're 40 years old, is that right?
Yes, sir.
You're a fifth-time felony offender.
Yes, sir.
You've had a pretty extensive life as a criminal, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about that. Why is that?
I was just kept getting in trouble and stuff, sir. I changed now.
You've taken a lot of.
I learned my lesson.
Okay, I see that you've taken a lot of programs. You've taken risk management, reentry, victim awareness, anger management. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been in prison on this 10-year charge?
9 years and 7 months.
9 years and 7 months. You actually have a full-time release date in August. Is that right?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Fox, you have requested a medical parole. I have reviewed all of your file. I watched the video with Dr. Roundtree.
Yes, sir.
I have read Dr. Roundtree's report. I've read Dr. Levisphere's report. If you are granted medical parole, will you be living at a nursing home facility, or do you know where you'll be living?
At my mother's house.
At your mother's house, and where
Yes,
is
sir.
that?
In New Orleans.
Who all lives there?
My mom and my daddy.
Anyone else live there?
No, sir.
Is your mother and father capable of taking care of you?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to get around?
Yes, sir. I
You
get
can
around.
walk okay?
Yeah, I walk a little good. Yes.
Okay. Dr. Roundtree, could you elaborate a little more for the record? I did watch your video, but if you could tell us more for the record about Mr. Fox, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Fox came to us as a direct transfer. He had been found to have problems with his sinuses, headaches, visual problems, visual disturbances. Months ago, was taken finally to UMC Hospital and was found to have a cancerous mass in his right sinus right here. It appears that it was originally a primary cancer from the salivary glands, so it's very rare. Also very, very difficult to treat. It does not respond well to treatment. As long as you're under treatment, you can keep it at bay. The minute you stop the treatment, it just comes back. He had an extensive amount of cancer radiating into his head and neck, going back into his brain, actually penetrating the optic nerve and causing blindness in his right eye. So a concerted effort was made to get him into chemo and radiation very quickly, which he's been undergoing and been tolerating very well, and it's improved his condition somewhat. He's able to see a little bit more, but not very well. He's able to get around and ambulate, whereas before, debilitating headaches, nausea, vomiting, and so forth, he was pretty much difficult as far as getting up and taking care of himself. Now, with everyone working at Mary Bird and Charity Hospital, he's doing well. I did talk to his oncologist, and the oncologist told me that he has a life expectancy of 6 months to about 9 months once this therapy is about to stop. They do not give it much more than that. If it is, it would be more miraculous. They have done pretty much everything they can. And I've talked to both the oncologist that does the chemo and the radiation oncologist, and they both agreed with pretty much the time frame. We considered getting him home to his parents who can take care of him. He will need to continue some of his palliative chemo, but he is in palliative care now, and he will need the attention of the oncologist to help with his narcotics and so forth. Without the narcotics and the nausea medication, he would not be functional, not be able to move and talk with you. He would be vomiting constantly and being dizzy and so forth. So he will require some extensive help, but his parents have been very good about sticking with the social work and helping us. So I think he would be a good candidate to go home to them. But again, like I say, his life expectancy is short.
Thank you very much. Warden Guerin, is there anything you can tell us a little bit about Mr. Fox?
No, sir, not really familiar with this individual since he transferred into Hunt and basically been under medical care since he's been here. Hasn't been any problems or issues for us.
Thank you. Madam Chairman, I think that's all the questions that I have.
Thank you, Mr. Marabella. Mr. Fox, is there something you'd like to say to us before we vote?
I hope I make it. I'm doing good with myself. Staying out of trouble, ma'am.
All right, good. Good to hear. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think we're ready to vote. We'll start with Mr. Marabella.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairman. Mr. Fox, in looking at your record, I mean, you're a young man, you're 40 years old, you've had a horrible criminal history. You were on supervision 8 times, you were revoked 4 times. Everything that I see here, although you did make a turnaround, you did a lot of very positive things since you've been in prison. You have a 10-year sentence. You've served over 9 years of that 10-year sentence. You have worked hard based upon the medical information that I have received in watching Dr. Roundtree's video, reading Dr. Levespier's letter. My recommendation today is going to be to grant your medical parole to your parents' house. So I hope that you're able to, if that occurs, that you're able to live out the rest of your life with your family. Good luck to
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Ms. Wise?
Mr. Fox, I concur. My vote is the same for the same reasons been stated on the record. Big wishes to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And I do agree. I do concur rather with my colleagues. Mr. Fox, my vote also is to grant the medical parole to your parents' home. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes.
And that, Warden Guerin, that concludes our business at your facility. We'll adjourn. It's 9:51. Thanks, Dr. Roundtree.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good seeing y'all.